The Young and the Restless spoilers, Kane, Phyllis, and Jack's ambitious plan for a Newman takeover. The Young and the Restless spoilers and updates tease that Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, and Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, might be on the verge of forming a significant alliance. The question arises, will these cunning individuals unite for a takeover of Newman Enterprises? And if so, could they actually pull it off? Jack enlisted Billy to talk to Phyllis about the plan to reclaim the AI program from Victor. Fans of Y&R are well aware that Jack enlisted Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, to have a conversation with Phyllis regarding the plan to reclaim the AI program from Victor Newman, Eric Braeden. Jack's objective is to dismantle that program and swiftly eliminate any threats posed to the Abbott family. Phyllis is prepared to comply with the wishes of the Abbott family, provided they agree to transfer ownership of Marchetti to Summer, Michelle Stafford. However, she has her own agenda and intends to utilize the AI program effectively before it meets its end. She proposed to Kane the idea of collaborating for a takeover of Newman. With Victor having betrayed her trust, she is now poised to target his company, seeking both financial gain and increased influence. If Jack becomes vengeful, he might just agree with that plan. If Jack becomes sufficiently vengeful, he might just find himself on board with that plan and agree to lend a hand. After all, 3 heads are certainly better than 2, and it would be quite entertaining to witness Kane, Phyllis, and Jack banding together against Victor in this cunning scheme. However, Kane has yet to officially agree to join forces with Phyllis. It could become complicated, especially since Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, caught him with his lips on Phyllis in his office. Nevertheless, if Kane ends up jeopardizing the progress he has made with Lily, he might choose to find some form of satisfaction by proceeding with Phyllis's plan. At the very least, Kane could exact some revenge on Victor and reclaim a portion of the power that was taken from him. Victor is in need of being taken down a notch or 2. He's out of control. It's only natural to find it difficult to accept that anyone could genuinely surpass Victor. Even with the combined efforts of Kane, Phyllis, Jack, and the entire Abbott family, it might still fall short of bringing Victor to his knees. However, it's important to note that Victor has reached a point of being out of control and requires someone to rein him in. While this ambitious Newman takeover plan might not succeed as intended, let's keep our fingers crossed that the destruction of the AI program becomes a tangible outcome. According to the spoilers for The Young and the Restless, this formidable alliance could be gearing up to challenge Victor and may soon reveal some astonishing news. The Restless spoilers, Kane, Phyllis, and Jack's ambitious plan for a Newman takeover. Fans of The Young and the Restless are in for a dramatic roller coaster as Genoa City's corporate battlefield heats up like never before. The latest spoilers reveal a shocking alliance forming between Kane Ashby, Phyllis Summers, and Jack Abbott, and it seems their sights are firmly set on a bold Newman Empire takeover. This unexpected coalition has fans buzzing as questions swirl about loyalties, betrayals, and the explosive fallout that's sure to follow. Here's everything we know about this game-changing plot and why it could redefine power dynamics at Newman Enterprises. Kane Ashby, the strategist, returns. Kane Ashby, who has always been known as a man with a complicated past but a keen mind for business, is stepping back into the corporate limelight with a vengeance. After months of personal turmoil, Kane appears ready to channel his energy into something monumental, a full-scale challenge to the Newman legacy. Spoilers indicate that Kane has been quietly building alliances, reviewing financial records, and strategizing for months. His focus isn't just about money, it's about influence, respect, and finally proving himself on a level playing field with the Newman juggernaut. For Kane, this is personal. He knows Victor Newman is a formidable adversary, and Kane's experience with Newman Enterprises has shown him both the strengths and the vulnerabilities within the iconic company. Kane's role in this ambitious plan seems to be that of the tactician. Fans can expect to see him orchestrate boardroom maneuvers, manipulate corporate votes, and exploit the cracks in Newman Enterprises management. But the question remains, will Kane's drive for power come at the cost of his personal relationships, particularly with Lily, whose opinions of his corporate ambitions are often conflicted. Phyllis Summers, the wild card. No corporate takeover is complete without a wild card, and Phyllis Summers fits the role perfectly. Known for her cunning, charm, and relentless ambition, Phyllis is not just a player in this game. She's a potential kingmaker. Over the years, Phyllis has used her business acumen and social connections to advance her position, often in unpredictable ways. Insiders hint that Phyllis sees this alliance with Kane and Jack as a golden opportunity to finally secure her own stake in Newman Enterprises, while also gaining leverage against her rivals, including Nikki Newman and Victoria Newman. Her involvement introduces a layer of unpredictability. Phyllis has a history of playing both sides to her advantage, and while she may publicly align with Kane and Jack, fans should anticipate the possibility of her secretly plotting a side maneuver to maximize her personal gain. Phyllis's relationship with Jack is particularly interesting in this scenario. While they have a shared history, this partnership is less about romance and more about mutual benefit. Jack's respect for Phyllis's strategic mind could make her indispensable to the takeover plan, but history has shown that alliances with Phyllis are rarely straightforward. Can Kane trust her completely, or is he walking into a game where the rules are constantly changing? Jack Abbott, the mastermind of the plan. If Kane is the tactician and Phyllis the wild card, then Jack Abbott is undoubtedly the mastermind. For decades, Jack has maneuvered through Genoa City's corporate battles with a combination of savvy, ruthlessness, and sheer determination. His ambition to challenge the Newman Empire is well documented, and now he seems closer than ever to executing a plan that could tilt the power balance in his favor. According to spoilers, Jack has been quietly consolidating his resources, engaging with board members, and lining up key allies who could influence critical decisions at Newman Enterprises. Jack's approach is methodical. Unlike Kane, whose moves may carry an emotional undertone, Jack is all about precision. He knows where to strike, when to act, and which vulnerabilities to exploit. Jack's motivations are deeply personal as well. Beyond the business implications, this takeover represents a chance to prove himself against Victor Newman, a man who has long been both a rival and a shadow over his family's legacy. Jack has experienced betrayals, near bankruptcies, and personal losses at Victor's hands, making this a highly emotional and high-stakes endeavor. The power dynamics at Newman Enterprises. Newman Enterprises has always been portrayed as a fortress of power, largely dominated by Victor Newman's iron grip. But with this alliance forming between Kane, Phyllis, and Jack, cracks in the Newman armor are becoming increasingly evident. Spoilers suggest that Victor, as formidable as he is, may soon find himself facing an unprecedented challenge from those who were once considered allies, or at least manageable opponents. Victoria Newman, as Victor's daughter and a key executive, is expected to play a crucial role in this saga. Her loyalty to her family is unwavering, but her own ambitions cannot be ignored. Will she step in to thwart Jack, Kane, and Phyllis, or will she find herself forced to navigate a treacherous middle ground to protect both the company and her personal interests? Meanwhile, Nikki Newman remains a wild card as well. As Victor's longtime partner and a shrewd businesswoman in her own right, Nikki has often acted as the moral compass, or sometimes the secret weapon, within Newman Enterprises. How she responds to this looming power grab could tip the scales dramatically. Potential boardroom battles. Fans should brace themselves for epic boardroom showdowns. Insider sources hint that the plan involves not just a simple acquisition of shares, but a calculated strategy to secure board control, influence key voting decisions, and potentially oust or destabilize Newman loyalists. Kane's corporate expertise, combined with Phyllis's charm and Jack's relentless drive, could create a perfect storm. Expect heated confrontations, last-minute betrayals, and shocking revelations as each party navigates the high-stakes game of corporate chess. The tension in these upcoming episodes is likely to be palpable, with dramatic walkouts, explosive arguments, and calculated power plays that will leave viewers on the edge of their seats. The personal stakes. While the corporate aspect of this storyline is thrilling, the personal stakes make it even more compelling. Kane's relationship with Lily, Phyllis's complicated history with Jack and Nick, and Jack's fraught dynamic with the Newman family all intersect with the takeover plot. Fans can expect emotional confrontations, moral dilemmas, and shocking twists that test loyalties and challenge long-standing alliances. Phyllis's maneuvering could particularly impact Nick Newman, who has a complicated history with both Phyllis and Jack. Will he intervene to protect the Newman legacy, or will he find himself caught in a power struggle that tests his principles and alliances? Spoilers tease unexpected twists. As with any major Young and the Restless storyline, surprises are guaranteed. Spoilers tease the possibility of secret meetings, backdoor deals, and unforeseen betrayals. Could a hidden ally emerge to tip the balance in Victor's favor? Might Phyllis secretly double-cross her partners at a critical moment? The suspense is high, and the only certainty is that viewers should expect the unexpected. There are whispers that this corporate maneuvering may have far-reaching consequences beyond Newman Enterprises. Genoa City's social elite, business rivals, and even some long-standing family members may get swept up in the fallout, creating ripples that could influence multiple storylines for months to come. Viewer reactions and theories. Fans are already speculating wildly on social media. Some believe this alliance could lead to Victor being temporarily ousted from power, while others suspect Jack, Kane, and Phyllis may underestimate the Newman patriarch's resilience. Theories abound regarding secret alliances, financial manipulations, and even potential sabotage from within. Viewer engagement is expected to skyrocket as the storyline unfolds. Polls, fan forums, and social media threads are buzzing with predictions, debates, and passionate arguments over who will ultimately come out on top. The combination of corporate intrigue, personal drama, and high-stakes power plays is proving irresistible to loyal YNR fans. What this means for Genoa City. If Kane, Phyllis, and Jack succeed, the balance of power in Genoa City could shift dramatically. Newman Enterprises is more than just a company. It's a symbol of influence, wealth, and legacy. Controlling it would not only be a personal triumph, but also a statement that could reverberate throughout the city. On the flip side, if Victor and his allies manage to fend off this challenge, it could reinforce the Newman Empire's dominance and underscore the risks of overreaching ambition. Either way, the stakes are monumental, and every episode promises to deliver suspense, intrigue, and emotional intensity. The Takeover timeline. While exact details are under wraps, insiders suggest viewers should watch for several key developments in the coming weeks. Secret meetings and negotiations. Expect private encounters between Kane, Phyllis, and Jack, where strategy and loyalty will be tested. Boardroom confrontations. Dramatic showdowns with Newman Enterprises executives are likely, with alliances forming and breaking in rapid succession. Personal conflicts. As the plan progresses, emotional stakes will escalate, particularly in relationships affected by betrayal or ambition. Unexpected twists. Fans can anticipate sudden betrayals, shocking alliances, and plot twists that will leave even seasoned viewers stunned. Final thoughts. The Young and the Restless has a history of delivering storylines that blend personal drama with corporate intrigue, and this Newman Takeover saga promises to be no exception. With Kane Ashby as the strategic mind, Phyllis Summers as the unpredictable wild card, and Jack Abbott as the mastermind, viewers are in for a thrilling ride full of suspense, emotional intensity, and jaw-dropping twists. As Genoa City braces for the fallout, one thing is certain. No alliance is permanent, no loyalty is guaranteed, and no victory is assured. This storyline has all the ingredients for a classic YNR showdown, with power, passion, and betrayal intertwining in ways that only the series can deliver. Fans will want to stay glued to their screens, because in the world of Newman Enterprises, the only thing more dangerous than ambition is underestimating the lengths to which Kane, Phyllis, and Jack will go to achieve their audacious goal. The countdown to this high-stakes showdown has begun, and Genoa City will never be the same again. Restless preview week of December 29th. Matt's showdown, Kane's date, Claire's condition. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that a preview clip has been released for the week of December 29th, 2025. It shows Matt Clark, Roger Howarth, showing up to face off with Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow. Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, has a proposition for Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil. Plus, Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, asks Claire Grace Newman, Haley Aaron, out for New Year's Eve. Keep reading. And let's talk about what is coming up in the CBS soap opera, Holden Novak's Invitation. Let's start off with Holden, who approaches Claire. Even though Claire didn't want to pursue a relationship with Holden, they are still friends. The young man will ask Claire out on a date, specifically out for New Year's Eve. Surprisingly, Claire agrees. However, she says under one condition. Judging by the look on her face, Claire has a big favor to ask. I wonder if she wants more details about Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver. Kane Ashby's plea. Over with Kane, he will go up to Lily. The tycoon will tell his ex-wife that he was going to spend the holiday alone. However, now that she's here, he wants to spend it with her. In fact, Kane says that there is no one else he would rather be with on New Year's Eve. However, Lily looks rather stunned. Even though Tracy Abbott, Beth Maitland, gave her some good advice, Lily also saw Kane and Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, too close for comfort. So, I don't blame Lily for being wary. Nick Newman's dangerous deal. The Young and the Restless spoilers for next week reveal that Nick sends a message to Matt. The man will want to make a deal for Sienna Bacall's, Tamara Braun, release. Knowing Nick, he has some kind of trap planned. Of course, Matt has no interest in giving up Sienna. The man clearly loves the hunt and mind games, so he's going to want to keep this going. Matt Clark's game. Nick isn't even sure Matt is going to show up. However, the villain does. Nick is pretty bold by stating that he didn't think the man would have the guts to show up. Matt doesn't look scared or worried at all, which scares me. It seems that Matt will have some more surprises and curveballs for the Newman family. The villain tells Nick, I wouldn't miss this party for the world. That
Today's
certainly doesn't
news
sound
of
good.
The
Young and the Restless. Preview week of December 29th, Matt's showdown, Kane's date, Claire's condition. The new year is fast approaching, and Genoa City is already simmering with drama, secrets, and explosive confrontations. The week of December 29th promises a roller coaster of twists and turns on the Young and the Restless, with some of your favorite characters facing life-changing decisions, shocking revelations, and emotional upheavals. From Matt's intense showdown to Kane's complicated love life and Claire's health crisis, fans are in for a week they won't soon forget. Let's dive into what's coming and why you won't want to miss a single episode. Matt's explosive showdown. The battle lines are drawn. The week kicks off with Matt seeing red as tensions reach a boiling point. After months of personal struggles and professional challenges, Matt is ready to confront the people who have wronged him. This week, viewers can expect a high-stakes showdown that will test his limits and potentially alter the dynamics in Genoa City forever. Matt has been quietly plotting, weighing his options, and preparing himself for a confrontation that's been a long time coming. The question on everyone's mind is, who will feel the full force of Matt's wrath? Some insiders hint that this showdown could involve a key business rival at Newman Enterprises or a personal betrayal that cuts deeper than anyone anticipated. Matt's character has always walked the line between moral restraint and taking matters into his own hands, and this week it seems he may finally cross that line. Fans should brace themselves for high-tension scenes, emotional confrontations, and dialogue that will have everyone talking. Matt's showdown isn't just about revenge. It's about reclaiming his dignity and standing up for what he believes is right. Expect fiery words, unexpected alliances, and perhaps even a shocking twist that will leave viewers gasping. Kane's romantic endeavors. A date that could change everything. Meanwhile, Kane Ashby's love life is taking center stage this week, and things are getting complicated. Kane has always been a man torn between loyalty, desire, and family obligations. This week, he faces a personal dilemma that could have lasting consequences. Sources reveal that Kane is gearing up for a date that could reignite old flames or spark entirely new ones. Kane's romantic life has been tumultuous, to say the least, with past relationships, lingering feelings, and professional pressures all colliding at once. This date is set to be more than a casual outing. It's a defining moment that could either solidify his current relationship or throw his love life into chaos. But Kane's date isn't happening in a vacuum. As viewers know, Genoa City is never short on interference. Expect unexpected interruptions, jealous onlookers, and the inevitable drama that seems to follow Kane wherever he goes. Fans should also keep an eye on potential sparks between Kane and someone from his past. Will he be tempted to make a risky choice, or will he stay true to his current path? The week of December 29th promises romantic tension, heart-stopping moments, and perhaps a decision that will reverberate throughout Genoa City. Claire's health crisis. Shocking news for the Newman family. In a storyline that's guaranteed to tug at the heartstrings, Claire's condition takes center stage this week. Early reports suggest that the young Newman family member will face a serious health scare, sending shockwaves through her family. The news of Claire's condition is likely to test the resilience and unity of her loved ones, especially as they grapple with fear, uncertainty, and difficult decisions. Claire's storyline has always been emotional, and this week is no exception. Her condition could potentially impact multiple characters, triggering conflicts, alliances, and heartfelt moments. Expect tense hospital scenes, tearful conversations, and emotional support from unexpected quarters. For parents and siblings alike, this will be a week filled with worry, hope, and the struggle to stay strong for Claire in the face of uncertainty. Fans will also see how the Newman family rallies together, or splinters under pressure. The emotional stakes are incredibly high, and this storyline has all the ingredients for some of the most compelling drama in recent YNR history. Whether it's medical emergencies, difficult decisions about treatment, or the emotional fallout on her family, Claire's situation will keep viewers glued to their screens. Power plays and business maneuvers. Who will gain the upper hand? Of course, Genoa City's drama isn't limited to personal relationships. This week also brings business intrigue and power plays that could have long-lasting implications. From Newman Enterprises' boardroom politics to unexpected betrayals and alliances, the week of December 29th is brimming with tension on the corporate front. Jack Abbott, ever the strategist, is expected to make a significant move that could destabilize his rivals. Meanwhile, Victor Newman continues to maneuver behind the scenes, ensuring his influence remains unchallenged. As always, power in Genoa City is fleeting, and this week, viewers can expect both cunning schemes and shocking reversals. Insiders hint that Matt's showdown may intersect with business conflicts, potentially putting him at odds with some of Genoa City's most influential figures. The interplay between personal vendettas and corporate strategy has always been a hallmark of YNR, and this week promises to deliver in spades. Unexpected alliances and tensions. Who will break? Who will bond? One of the most exciting aspects of the upcoming week is the potential for unexpected alliances and escalating tensions. Genoa City thrives on unpredictable relationships, and this week is no exception. Characters who have been at odds may find themselves joining forces for mutual benefit, while trusted allies could betray each other when least expected. For instance, Kane's romantic decisions could inadvertently spark tension among other characters, potentially leading to conflicts that have been brewing beneath the surface. Similarly, Matt's confrontation may create ripples that affect multiple characters, forcing them to rethink their loyalties and strategies. Fans should also keep an eye on secondary storylines that may intersect with the main drama. These subplots often provide moments of comic relief, shocking twists, and additional tension that enrich the overall narrative. Every interaction, conversation, and decision has the potential to set off a chain reaction that keeps viewers roller coaster. Tears, rage, and passion. If there's one thing The Young and the Restless excels at, it's emotional intensity. The week of December 29th promises an emotional roller coaster that will leave fans laughing, crying, and gasping in equal measure. From Matt's simmering anger to Kane's romantic dilemmas And from Claire's heart-wrenching health scare to the cutthroat business maneuvers, the week is packed with high-stakes drama. Viewers can expect some of the most powerful acting of the year, with characters pushed to their emotional limits. Expect heartfelt monologues, tearful confrontations, and explosive revelations that change the course of Genoa City's landscape. This week is not for the faint of heart. Every scene promises to be charged with intensity and stakes that feel real and immediate. Predictions: who will come out on top? As always, fans are speculating about who will come out on top in the coming week. Here are a few possibilities based on the upcoming storylines. Matt. If he plays his cards right, Matt could emerge victorious in his showdown, gaining respect, leverage, or even redemption. But missteps could put him in a precarious position, leaving him vulnerable to rivals. Cain. His romantic decision could either strengthen his love life or set him on a path of regret. Will Cain follow his heart, or will external pressures force him to make a safer, but less satisfying choice? Claire and the Newman family. The emotional toll of Claire's health crisis could either bring the family closer together or expose cracks in their unity. It's a test of love, loyalty, and resilience that may have long-term consequences. Corporate maneuvers. Jack and Victor continue their power struggles, but unexpected interventions, perhaps from Matt or other characters, could shift the balance of power in surprising ways. Fan reactions, the social media buzz. Even before the episodes air, fans are already buzzing on social media. Discussions about Matt's showdown, Cain's love life, and Claire's condition are trending topics among YNR communities. Hashtags are flying, predictions are being made, and spoilers are being dissected. Proof that Genoa City's drama never fails to ignite passionate reactions. Fans are particularly eager to see how the writers will handle the delicate balance between suspense, emotional depth, and unexpected twists. The week promises not only jaw-dropping moments, but also scenes that will generate long-term discussions and fan theories. Final thoughts. A week of unmissable drama. The week of December 29th on The Young and the Restless is shaping up to be a pivotal one. Between Matt's showdown, Cain's romantic journey, and Claire's health scare, viewers will witness a whirlwind of high-stakes drama, emotional intensity, and shocking twists. Genoa City will be tested, alliances will be questioned, and secrets will come to light. For fans of the show, this week is a perfect example of why YNR remains one of daytime television's most compelling dramas. The storytelling, character development, and unexpected plot twists are at the heart of its enduring appeal. As the new year approaches, Genoa City reminds us that the past is never truly gone, the present is never predictable, and the future is full of potential surprises. So grab your popcorn, settle in, and prepare for a week of drama, heartbreak, passion, and intrigue. Matt, Cain, Claire, and the rest of Genoa City are ready to remind viewers why they can't get enough of The Young and the Restless.